Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, there is a button below and also a notification bell. Now, we are here to do a reading for the collective. We are here to get some energies out for you guys and some confirmation and clarification. If you are feeling like you have gone through the Christmas period, New Year's period, and you're feeling like nothing's moving forward, nothing's shifting, nothing's changing for you, or you don't have momentum yet, don't worry, the energies are all over the place, okay? As we have stated in previous last two videos, at the end of Jan, I think we have about 6 planets coming into full alignment. But basically, let's not get into statistics of that. Let's just get into, we have a lot of planets coming into alignment. So a lot of you aren't connected anywhere, okay? If you are extremely tired, all over the place, up late at night, sleeping or tired or sleeping at random times, or got energy at weird random times, look, it's all happening. A lot of people are experiencing headaches, body aches, lethargy. You know, we've got all this stuff going on. So you're not alone. We're only sharing this because you are not alone. And remember, when you shift frequencies, you shift vibration, your cells, they detox, they've got to resonate at a different frequency. It's all happening. Okay, if you're feeling very isolated, feeling hermity, that type of energy, it's your body in overload. It's trying to recalibrate. It's trying to find some type of anchor point to your new, let's call it like a circadian rhythm. We have a circadian rhythm that every 90 seconds it references to connect, to ground you, to earth you. That's what it does, okay? If you're barefoot on the ground, it takes about 90 seconds, okay? If you want to go outside, ground on the earth, just count to 90 slowly, breaths, and connect in. Your circadian rhythm will kick in and earth you. But what's happening here is it does that all the time anyway, but as long as you're barefoot on the earth, rubber it shortens the conduction, like it neutralizes it. So yeah, so rubber soles. So anyway, you get my drift. So do some earthing and things like that. But the other thing I wanted to say was, you really, it's finding an anchor point, and it's trying to recalibrate like the new frequency that you're moving into. So just think of a lot of distortion. Do you remember when you had to like tune into a radio frequency, a TV frequency, like staticky? If anything's staticky and you're trying to find that tune, that tone, that frequency, that's basically what's happening. Some of you are receiving lots of downloads as well. And you've got to remember, if you've had a failed contract, as in, you know, like with a higher divine counterpart or something like that, you are actually possibly, for some of you, if applies, really in a limbo, because you actually, now they have to do you a whole new written contract, because some of those contracts are completely and utterly over, okay? Missed the boat, all of that type of thing. Failed tests, you know, big tests. Because when we talk about higher divine counterparts, purposes, missions, they are not to be played with. They are not to be viewed in a 3D way. The universe does not care about your 3D issues. It worries about your frequency, choices, decisions, and the actions you are taking, the focus, the discipline, the obedience. So if you're like, I've done all that and I've got nothing in front of me, it's okay, it's coming. And I had a question come in with twin flames, the cord. Yeah, look, there's big debates about the cord, whether it can be severed or not. Look, it's a no, but you can actually get a spiritual divorce. Okay, so we're working on that as well to bring out for you guys, and also a clearing of energies and entities. So just keep all of that in mind. We are about, see, healing, time out. You've got a 10 of Pentacles coming. This is something that you will be able to grow and build a lifetime, okay? Oh, wow, I'm going to have a little bit of trouble this morning. I can just see it. So, Spirit really needs you in this time out, this healing, because judgment and fate. Okay, so two things. Spirit needs you in time out. Like if you're going, I'm getting nothing, I'm getting no direction, I'm getting no pull. Spirit says sit tight. You're in the line. You're waiting in the line. And I know we're in a generation now, we're living in a life now where nobody waits for anything. Everything's instant. Everything comes to you immediately. You should know your new direction. You can take action anywhere. We've got a lot of free will. Okay, and in life, like up until now, we've had a lot of free will, and now Spirit's like, no, sit, time out, healing. We've put you in a suspended energy, and a lot of you could be trying to find your answers through meditation and all of the rest of it, which you will. But if it doesn't come, don't force it, because judgment shows me here there's a timing, there's a fate, there's a certain time you need to get this information or understand it or receive it. You may not be in the right frequency yet to receive it. You could be actually still breaking down the old, okay? So, but I'm hearing the word, I just thank you, Spirit, for arriving, acceleration. There is going to be an acceleration, and I feel when it does kick in, boy, is it going to kick in fast, and everything's going to take off like a rocket. So I think just enjoy this time out. I think just enjoy this healing time. Judgment is coming. Oh, sorry, we had the 10 of Pentacles before that, didn't we? Yeah, so as I said, another thing that is coming in that message from Spirit for you is the fact that whatever Spirit's preparing you for energetically or vibrationally or just a timing thing, you are about to get hit with a 10 of Pentacles. Now, you might be standing there going, I don't have a cent to my name or whatever. Don't look at Pentacle. Pentacles are security and stability. You know, you could be sending, they could be sending you or aligning you to a career you can build a lifetime in, like a real legacy, like become a master. They could actually, it could be the best job offer, direction, move, change you've ever had. And you're like, oh my God, how refreshing. Like I could really grow and build in this. The others, for others, you know, it's a coming together. So you might think, well, I'm all good in life, I just need a partner. Well, that's coming. The 10 of Pentacles represents everything coming together in beautiful harmony and harmonious harmonics, so that there's a continual grow and flow of abundance. It could be just support for you, like, oh my God, why is everybody now supporting me? Like, or a move or a new love or whatever it is. It's a foundation that is about to be presented. And by the way, this has been judged by the divine. Like that is a major arcana. That's happening. That has been decided, a decision by the divine, decided by, you know, a judgment of higher up. So they are trying to bring you some information here that you need to maybe make a clear decision as well. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's get the next line for you guys. Remember, reverse roles, genders. Take what applies. What doesn't isn't for you. If you're triggered by a reading, any reading or reader, that is something you need to go and heal from. Okay, we're delivering the truth of spirit and the cards, what comes out in the cards. If you we don't shoot the messenger. A lot of people love to shoot the messenger. I know as a reader, a lot of people kind of think like, you know, we're reading you, we're reading the collective, we're reading the cards, okay? We can't help what you know, I don't know, I just feel, you know, accountability is a big thing these days that people don't seem to want to take on board, okay? It's always someone else's problem or who's delivering a message, you know, that's because there is judgment here. Okay, so all right, what's this healing card? The Magician. You're sitting there, or please, if this is someone sitting there trying to manifest you. So somebody is really sitting in the Four of Swords. They're trying to manifest. They want to come forward with an apology or a love offer or a genuine offer. Now that could be you too. That could be you finally deciding, I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to speak from my heart. I'm going to make that offer. I'm going to move in a direction where I've got heartfelt. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles here. So it could very well be somebody ready to actually start a business, a long-term business that they see themselves working in for a lifetime, building a legacy, you know, and if it's because of the Nine of Pentacles here. So for some of you, it is clearly a business decision, like for security and stability. For others of you, it is my camera move? What is going on there, guys? So let's see. Yeah. For others of you, so I just want to say this. I want to say yes to the people who feel they're ready to build something long term, even if it's just business or a relationship or their life or their foundation. This is sort of the energy of someone preparing, manifesting, planning, meditating, trying to take action in something very, very long term. If it was a business, I'm hearing yes, go for it, go for gold. But you must be patient. You must follow those downloads that you get, okay? Don't rush anything. For others of you, if you are single, you definitely have someone coming towards you, and also ready to make action, take action, I don't know, move forward, expand beyond their current situation. We've got it's like here, if this was about like feelings, like love, oh my gosh, this camera, it's just not going to do it, is it? Oh, wow. So this is someone wanting to express feelings towards something or someone, whether it's a career, but we've sorted that. Let's go back to the love part. They want to come forward, but I really think they're thinking the worst. They're really thinking the worst, but they do think about you constantly. Yeah, look. Yeah, they don't know. See, this is a person who wants to take passionate action, go down a path that they feel the divine has presented for them, right? And they're definitely wanting to make a start. They're definitely seeing a path or a decision or a pathway as a Ten of Pentacles. Now, yeah. So basically, this is someone who's ready to make a passionate new beginning. They want to go down a path that they think is a Ten of Pentacles, or you do. Now, as I said, that could be a career, that could be love, that could be everything you wanted. I don't know, a person, place, situation. So, but the Judgment here and the Fate card, see, I don't know, that... And see, not seeing it, not willing, and this is sort of the same, not bringing stuff into fruition. It could be along the lines that someone's done too much thinking, too much waiting, too much planning. It might not. It might be absolute fear, because they want to collaborate. They want to come in, they want to offer an apology or a heartfelt conversation or an offer or a direction. And look how guarded this person is. We've got the Sun card and moving forward. Everything is illuminated. So what I want to say here, it feels like this person had some form of doubt or doubts, or you do, okay? You might have had doubt on an action, a direction, a career, a choice, whatever it is, or just moving into a whole new path that basically will be better for you more long term. So, you know, some people are actually going through a complete lifestyle change. The people, the places, the situation, like I'm talking a complete wipe of the whiteboard. Like no one's on it. Like they are moving out of a style of living or a lifestyle. It's like I just saw someone like in the movies, like they literally just walked out of their body and into like another realm dimension. Okay, like we're talking a whole shift here. Now when that happens, we see things from a new perspective, from a different perspective. We have and that's what's happened. This person's been illuminated, clarity, like everything's clear. And now they kind of have to defend themselves, stand up for themselves, to present this message. And I was going to say prevent. You know what this energy is? This is an energy of really having to proceed with caution. That's what it is. I'm so sorry about this camera. I just don't know what's happening. Why that just keeps doing that. Anyway. Yeah, we've got someone here that, see, wish fulfillment, bottom of the deck. Also alignment, star alignment, blessings, activation, manifestations, growth. You know, when everything's coming into alignment here. Hermit. It's got the feeling that someone had a plan, has a plan, had a plan, or an awakening, or whatever it is, right? And now they know, or they want to move forward, or you will. Remember when I said that big change will come in? And that camera dropped again. I don't want to start again. Okay. Anyway, they're coming in. See, I keep getting interfered. I keep getting distracted. The phone, the camera keeps dropping into a different position. Now, this is what this is the energy of this person, probably previously or now to come forward. They fumbling, took too long. I don't know what it is. Didn't see it, fumbled it, wasn't ready. I don't know. But I know they're manifesting. Chariot moving forward. Yeah, I'll tell you now, we've still got this glass half full, only looking at what could go wrong. They want to give to you Two of Cups. Oh, it did hell even more, didn't it? Okay, let's just put it up. Sorry, it just goes bloop. I'll have to fix it. Just another thing. Yeah, see, I'm getting all disorientated now. That's this person. But all I can say is there's hidden emotions or feelings, or a message or a text, or they're trying to hide. I don't know. They want to offer to this Two of Cups. They want to give to this Two of Cups. They want to be equal. They want to come in. They know the path's the Ten of Pentacles. They want to bring an offer. They know you're incredibly guarded. Everything's been illuminated for them. The Sun card, the Chariot, and the Three of Wands says they're thinking like planning, thinking, ready to take action. But we've got an energy here. Either they're very doubtful that this will work out and you will receive their message, or vice versa, reverse roles, place it where it fits, or they now want to come forward. But if it was different, you here have, oh man, you're defensive. So what's up with this Queen of Swords? Why is she? Oh, okay. Yeah, Justice card and the Page of Cups, because this person could have possibly offered you something in the past. Yeah, their offer. When a page offers you something, it's like stringing you along, okay? Now, this could be as simple as you keep telling that boss, yeah, I'm coming, yeah, I'm coming, yeah, I'm going to do it, yeah, I'm going to do it, yeah, no, it'll next week, I've sorted it. Now, it could be a boss, it could be a person, it could be a lover, it could be a path, it could be a purpose. Oh, yeah, no, I'll just need another month. Oh, yeah, no, I just need, yeah. There's the offer's not solid enough for this Nine of Pentacles to take it. Queen of Swords. She's very, or he, they are very, this energy here, they are very skeptical about the offer that comes. So they're not believing it. They don't, yeah. They don't believe anything this person's got to offer. They're coming in to offer it. New beginning, overflowing abundance. I've put the past behind me. Wounded warrior, been through it, put people out in the cold. I've stood up to people. I've put people out in the cold. You know, I was in a very negative place. I was only looking at what could go wrong, not what could go right. You know, they are going to present all of this. Their secret was that they see you as their person. This person sees you as their person. Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, giving the Star card. You are their star, guiding star, blessing, whatever it is. Yes, see, this person has to meditate, and they're meditating to take action to get on this new path. I feel like what's happened is the energy shifted. And as I was reading, and we read different energies, we get pulled into different energies. When we get pulled into those energies, a true reader, here's how you can tell, because someone said, how do I know the fakes from the real readers? Real readers, true readers, their psychically tapped in. They don't need cards to read, they can channel, okay? Also, what happens is they have their own interpretation of the card because they're pulled into the actual energy of the person. If you have a reader that just straight up, no emotion, can read cards, they're not actually tapping into the energies. When we read, we actually, true readers, healers, and psychics actually get affected by the cards. We feel the anger. We feel the sadness. That is someone who is tapped in. And I also want you to remember with readings, these are thoughts right now. These are the energies right now. And so this person could procrastinate another year. That's what free will is. We can write today, this is what's going down, this is how this person feels. We can't actually predict, because of free will, whether they're going to do it, follow through, or whatever. We can predict the timing that they should. We can predict what is going to happen, unless major arcanas are coming out. Of course, they're going to happen. But what I want to say here is this person's energy today, because I just felt the energy change. And now it's like that person wanted to come in and take over the read and actually tell what's happening. So this person is super nervous. Not that I feel nervous, but it's not like anxiety. They're wanting this, coming in passionately, fear or block or stuck. They could have, if it was a past effort, like let's say you went for a job, or you said you'd deliver this, or you said you'd turn up for this. Yeah, okay. So this person was judged as being a no-show. You know, the Nine of Wands is in and out. There's nothing, it's passion, it's lust, it's a player, it's no follow through, it's in the moment, it's thanks for that, see you later, check you later, that was great, I needed it, in, out. See, moons, lies, illusions, delusions, false promises, nothing coming into reality. That was the judgment that was made either on you or on this person. They're saying, no, I want it. Like, I want the 10 of Pentacles. I want the job. I want the this. I want the that. I want you, right? Whatever it is. But here they are, magician, trying to manifest, but they've got a blindfold on and self-imposed. Restriction, yeah, page. Okay. Yeah. But when they come in and apologize and collaborate, they're going to say, look, I'm a King of Pentacles. So this person's been a page with you, or you've been a page. Now, pages also represent new beginnings, starting something new. So you're either starting something new, wanting to, or they are. As I said, for some of you, it's straight up business. Starting a business. You're ready to, you're manifesting it, but it is new. It is a new endeavor. You are going to feel like a page, right? For others of you, this is a no follow through person. This person does not follow through, make changes. They come in, they tell you they are, and nothing ever comes into fruition. When they come in this time though, they're going to actually have to be a King of Pentacles, like a commitment, an effort. So it's a bit like a boss saying, well, don't come in unless you're going to commit and be long term. We're not doing this back and forth, on, off, in and out. If it's a partner, same. We're not doing this. You will actually have to put in the effort and work and actually collaborate and be part of a team or a group or a partnership. There's no, you know what this, I just got a vision. This person's a bit like, I want a relationship, or I want the job, but I also want my freedom. So if I want to see other people, I'm going to want to go off and see other people. Or if it's a job, it's, I want the job, but look, I need all this time off. I'm not fully invested. And it's like either the people or the commitment, whoever these people are that they want to commit and bring an offer. They, again, page, this person, this Nine of Pentacles, or where they're heading, someone here's like, you're still only offering me a page offer to fill this cup. It's a bit like, if you're not serious, move on. Yeah, see, Devil, bottom of the deck. If you're not serious, move on. If you're not going to, don't play games. We don't want your wounds, your traumas, your codependency, your toxicity, your issues, where you can't break cycles, where you're not being honest, you're not being upfront, you're in this lower vibrational energy, then it's an absolute no. Yeah, see this resistance, releasing that burden. Look, I think this is you, collective. I think you are in an energy, and I don't care what it is or who it is. I really think you're in an energy here. If it's not the real deal, I don't want to see it. Open it, read the letter. I don't want to see it. Like job, career, money, direction, purpose, mission, contract. It is, you're not doing this. Yes, see a sudden Tower, a sudden change, and Ten of Cups. It's nearly like when you find your worth, see your worth, see Lovers. We've got the Emperor now. We've got the World card. We've got the Hierophant coming in. That's ready to make a higher commitment, ready to take action, ready to, it's very stressful though. Look, I'll just keep doing this the entire reading. Okay, I just have to look at this devilish card. Oh, bottom of the deck, deceit, deception. You're not tolerating any deceit, deception, any shadow, any lower vibrational. It's okay. Queen of Swords, who's a justice, who rules karmic justice, and that is their spiritual path, and they are a Nine of Pentacles. So it's a bit like, that attitude, and this could be you, that attitude where you're like, because the Queen of Wands did come out, and I did see that energy. She's like, get on or get off the path. Like, I've got a mission, I've got a purpose, I've got a direction. Here's a good example. If you're not here, I'm looking for a real relationship. If you're not looking for a real relationship, move on. I'm here to work, to build, to create an empire or a beautiful Ten of Pentacles path, a legacy. I want someone to build, to grow, to work, who's as invested in this and me as much as each other. Like, it's nearly like you've laid down the law. All right? Within yourself, not just with a person or a place or a situation. I'm talking within yourself. All right? Yeah. You're not doing, this person, Look, they are. Look, new beginnings, third parties, collaboration. They want to come in here. I'm just checking that camera doesn't fall again. It's just giving me grief today, isn't it? And it's interesting because I read yesterday and whatever day before, no issues with the camera. Now this is what I feel this person is. My worry here is this person has no grit. They have no follow through. They have half-hearted attempts. This energy keeps coming up around this person. This could be a person that says, sure, oh look, what am I going to do about this camera? This could be someone that says, sure, I will work 80 hours a week, when they know after 10 hours they're exhausted. So it could have and look at their choices. If we said choices up in the air, they never bring anything into fruition. This is a bit of pie in the sky. This is a good thinker and a good dreamer. This is someone always in their head. But when it comes down to what we call nails and tacks, actually doing it, actually having the conversation, actually leaving, actually changing, actually putting in the work. That's a different story. Look, they want to move on to the Queen of Wands. I said to you before, the Queen of Wands is like, get on the path or get off. Like, I don't have time to muck around. You either want to be here building a relationship or business or career or this, or you don't. You either want to put in the work or you don't. I'm not up here for this pagey stuff. Like, that's the energy you're in. And that's the push this person actually needs, or you need. Like, it's there's no more, the judgment on this, there's no fantasy anymore. It's now reality based. Yeah, see this King of Pentacles. See, divine judgment, divine order, King of Cups, and High Priestess. It is step up or step off, as in, and that goes for you too, collective. Like, get the job done, or it's going to move on. It's not coming into fruition. And this has been a pattern either with you or this person coming in, or this could just be a message in general. Like, some people talk about something they're going to create for years and years and years and years. 10 years later, they're still talking about this issue, all right? Or how they're unhappy, or whatever category it falls in for you. See, Hermit, Nine of Swords, to get on the new path. So it's an absolute, like, devastated, lost, grieving, can't get there, can't get on this new path. But they want to over here. They're coming forward. An apology, let me in the boat. Overwhelming emotion up in their head, spiritual journey. Got the Star card again. This is about this. Look at this Star card, right? Different deck. And we've got it here. Star card. Right next to standing up for themselves, or defending, or standing in what they say. It's not defending yourself. It's standing in what you say. Okay. That's what it is. There's the message. I don't know why it took us so long. Here is the new message for 2025, and it's right. Spirit's right. It will change your life. If people don't stand on business, if people don't take the action, there's your answer. Stand on business. And this person's mission is to actually stand on business, in business. So, no flaky, no changing my mind, no we'll see, no half offers, no I'm going to start it and then stop it, it's not right. Okay, so let's call it procrastination. Yeah, see, the path, like fear, devastated, guilt, fear, like abandonment, like depression, like, I don't know, it's... Okay, so this is a foreign energy for me, because I have to work out, I have to tap in, because I'm kind of, I do it, I say it, I do it, I move forward, like that. But in saying that, and I'm only using an example because I'm trying to kind of wind in, like get into this energy. We have to be honest here. In general, if I'm going to do this, or I love this, or I like, particularly if I like it or I love it, or I've got a passion for it, generally there'll be no hesitation for me. I'll just go forward, I'll deal with it, make it work, have it, trial it, fail, trial, fail, try. Like I'm kind of, that's what I mean by a doer. Like I'll work at something, I will invest, I will put that time and energy in, even if it comes out in the end as whatever, I will give it a go. You know, that give it a go, let's give it a go, right? Whereas this other energy, and I was only using that as an example, I wasn't sort of saying it about me, I'm just trying to weigh up the different energies here, because whereas this person could be, and we can get it with perfectionism or many other reasons, or a trauma or a wound, this person's got no follow through. This person is too worried about, well, what if I get at the end and I don't like it? Or what if it doesn't work? Or what if they say no? Like, but it's to an extreme. So we're looking at, you know, self-doubt, low confidence, self-esteem. But, you know, I don't know about that, because I'm not confident. Like, people think I'm confident because I'm on here, but it's not. You know, they didn't know it took 10 years to actually be able to film myself. I was told for 10 years by Spirit to do, you know, YouTube. But there's, you know, how do I say this? What I'm trying to say is this. People might see me, no, okay, let me rephrase that, sorry. That was not a good, no, that's not what you were trying to say, Spirit said. What you were trying to say is this. You might view someone on camera as, very confident, very outgoing, very this, very extroverted. That's the word I was looking for, extroverted. That's actually not the case. I'm a very introverted person. But I get shocked at the amount of people who think I'm extroverted. I'm an introvert, 100%. I can be extrovert when I need to, or I feel safe or confident, or when you're in alignment or with what you're doing, because it feels so natural and normal. That can show as a confidence, okay? And you might look at someone and go, oh wow, they've got a healthy self-esteem. Stop judging a book by its cover. I've got a feeling that I keep getting pulled to that judgment card. We all know what it means, but I'm getting a little different message. I feel like this person's issue, here it is, I've got the download, is this, and this is what I'm trying to say. When they judge everyone and they judge everything they're doing and everyone's, this is a hypercritical person. This person's going, looking for everything. Oh, there's a cobweb over there. Or you've got a dot on your skin. Or this person is hypercritical. So they're hypercritical on themselves. And I'm hearing they're around hypercritical people. They attract it. They feel comfortable around it. I got it for you. I got it for this person. This is what you need to heal. This is what's blocking you moving. Because that's what I meant before. I'm like, hang on, I go forward, but I'm very introverted and I'm very hermit. And I wouldn't say that I'm a confident person by any means, right? Compared to my other people, I'm definitely not. Now, interesting. Doesn't mean I don't have self-worth and self-value, but I'm more comfortable in the other, but I won't criticize myself for having a go. I do not look at people and judge them, or like how they look, what they're wearing, what they're doing. I couldn't even tell you what someone had on yesterday. No idea. I couldn't even tell you what I had on yesterday because I don't pay attention. That's what it is. Oh my God. This person, see, you're a Queen of Wands. you know, we tried to build it, it didn't work. Like, great example. I tried to make soap. It's a complete disaster. I have got some soapy stuff. Yeah, anyway, it didn't work. I thought it was funny. I had fun. I enjoyed it. I don't care. I've got an idea. I'm going for it. Like, do you know what I mean? See that lightness? That if I had to judge everyone and everything and myself, and if this was going to fail and not fail, and is it the right? Oh my God, you would never do anything. Ever. This is where this person, and it only takes, I heard, this is for this person to help them heal. It only takes one person to say, criticize this person, judge, criticize. That's how this person's controlled. Because they are around people who pretend that they're a constant disappointment. And that has entrapped this person into a sense of, I need approval. So their unhealed trauma, I'm getting it for you, I'm trying to work it out, is it's downloading, is an unhealed trauma around approval and acceptance, but also there are families that are very critical, like making a mistake, like the most simple mistake is a big issue. Like, not that spoon, you can't use that spoon, why'd you use that spoon? It's like, yeah, like, whoa, this person is around very critical, judgmental people. And maybe they've grown up with that. Maybe that's part of the family kind of way. Whereas some people, and it's all programming, and this is, I'll help you understand. We've done these studies and tests have been done. You can have, let's say, 3 or 4 children in a home, all experiencing the same experience. One will become an extrovert, one will become an introvert, same trauma, same experience, same everything. One flies under the radar, one will actually completely rebel, one will be submissive, people pleasing. Everyone, due to their programming, will have a different reaction, therefore a different subconscious programming, right? So this person, they're so critical. They don't think they are, but they are critiquing you down to how you organized your fridge. One mistake, it's out, it's over, we're done. That's not going to work. You said this or you said, that is who this person deals with. That's who they're entrapped with, I heard, whether it's family, friends, groups, association. And they attract that because that's normal to them, seeking approval. This will be, just test, if it is you or someone else, this is to heal. This isn't a judgment. This is a healing message, right? What I want you to do is, I lost it. What I want you to do is, there's this short cutoff. There's this judgment made, like, I got it. Test this person by not approving of them. I bet you they're on your beck and call. Judgy, judge them, like, criticize. This is a person, and I've seen it in people, if they know someone's not happy about them, oh man, they're like a horse on a galloping steed towards that person. This is a person, if you treat them nice, no response. If you judge, criticize, kind of have a bit of a narky tone in, they will be, yes sir, no sir, 3 fags, full sir. Yeah, this is a person who's come up from a very judgmental, critical, and I actually heard that these people hold this over their head. So this person will be easily led by guilt. And like, let's pretend, the minute they know you're not unhappy with them or you're not responding, they're galloping in. This is a person, this is sad. This is really sad. And this person's really sensitive. So this could be a person that grew up in a very harsh environment, like a very tough love, no emotion, fact, like criticism, judgment, competition, everything's how it looks to the community, ego, guilt, shame. You know, that's what runs the ego of the group, the family, the status, the quo, whatever it is. But and they were very cold people, like cold and detached in their emotions. It's fact, it's logic, it's practical. It's, if you do that and fail, like, what's it going to be like? Like, that type of energy. Can you feel that energy as I tap in? See how I tapped into the energy of this mother or father or brother or sister or family or lovers, or like, I feel it's a life. This has gone over a long time. So even friends, they'll get very judgy, harsh, critical friends, right? Because that's what they're used to. That's normal. You be nice to this person, that feels off. That feels odd. Like, why are you being this nice? Like, this is making me feel really uncomfortable. And that's what I meant before. Like, I can only give an example. Like, some people grow up in that and become people pleasers, like just seek approval. They never venture away from people who aren't. It's the opposite. I've experienced it. This was the weirdest experience of my life. No word of a lie when I experienced it. And it was like forever ago, gazillions of years ago. This certain situation I found myself in, I'm just a naturally, hello, how are you? Hi. But when these people would come round, if I was nice, they were so rude. Like, they wouldn't even say hello at the door. They just walk through. Like, there was a rudeness. There was an arrogance. And I go, oh, hi, nothing. They just walk past with their nose in the air. Like, there was just a complete, it was a nasty energy, right? An arrogant, authoritative, disapproval energy, right? So I was like, oh, okay, that happened over and over. And then whenever they came, I didn't speak. If I had to go to the door, I just opened the door. I didn't say hello. I didn't speak. I didn't smile. I just walked up and opened the door, right? Oh my God. They became the nicest people to me. And I'd never experienced that before in like a family dynamic. And honestly, everything was in reverse. If you were nice, oh my God, that did not go well. If you were stern and cold and detached, you were treated like a god. Honestly, I experienced that. I was like, what is this? Now you've got other people. Now there's an extreme other side as well. People that were brought up with very tough love. They'll be very independent. They'll be very self-sufficient. They're used to, so you react in a certain way. You're either going to be a rebeller. I can be a bit of a rebeller. you can be so therefore they have a bit of a tough skin. They're not worried, they're not worried if they fail something. They're like, oh well, didn't work, I'm going to do it again, I'm going to do it bigger, I'm going to do it better. That you either got that attitude or you've got this defeatism attitude and that people pleasing. And by the way, we've all got all of that in us. It's all about healing and balancing and working out where those strengths and weaknesses are with you. Because I can tell you, you can take the most unconfident person and if they feel safe with you, you've got the biggest extrovert in the world. And this is the other thing with this person. This person doesn't ever put in enough time, so they never know. If you only date someone once or twice or for a few weeks or a couple of months and then you're off out with someone else and you're doing that again and you're doing that again and you're doing that again, how do you actually get to know someone? Because I know myself, being a hermit and an introvert, this is just an example that I can share. I'm an introvert, I'm a hermit, right? If you want to see the true real me, the confident me, the extroverted me, I have to feel really safe with you. It builds over time. Introverts and hermits, when they feel safe with you, you're like, whoa, who's this party town, right? But up until then, very reserved, very, very cautious, very, I'm not confident. But see, this person, that was just an example, this person doesn't give people enough time. They don't give themselves enough time. They're in and out. They're confused. They can't follow through because of a number of reasons that we've just mentioned. They only can, like, they're off on the nice thing. It feels odd. They're only seeking, you see, look, I can't make it up. Oh my God. And it's on the bottom. See, they only give to this. There's a reason. So, and this person's family, friends, groups, associates, or themselves are probably going, why? Why are you always in this lower vibration? Why are you in this toxic energy? Well, I'll tell you why. They've been criticized, judged, and they're a people pleaser, and their whole mission in life is seeking approval, and they're seeking approval from the wrong people. So they're always investing where it is that critical, harsh judgment. That's what they're doing. And now they're dancing back and forward in the same spot. No matter what they put their heart, their mind, and their soul in, or desires or passions, they'll come running in, they'll come running out. They'll go for it, that they go to plan it and think it, and now they're thinking of all the things that could go wrong. Or they'll be judged or criticized, or if it's a failure, or how to look, and the disapproval of these people and the approval of this person. This is a mess. Oh, you just saw me open it, putting the past behind them. This person has realized something. What are they putting in the past? They did. What a twist and turn. But this person might be going through their healing, because that was the first card. So they're still working through this. Yeah, it's like if you've only come from judgment and criticism, how are you going to come into unconditional love and feel normal? See, decisions, thoughts, evidence, putting the work in. And so this person's realized, okay, this person, there's the procrastination. They're back and forth, they're thinking, they're planning, they're dreaming, they're always in their head. So people actually think they're a dreamer. People don't believe in them because they're too busy trying to please their oppressors, their depressors, and their critics, and their judgy people. That's why they never move forward. It's a trap, right? You had someone going, go get them, we don't care, we're there, we're going to stand. If you're embarrassed, we're standing beside you. If you go get them, you go do it. They're not around those people. They're like, what have you got? Oh, you think you're going to have that, do you? Oh, yeah, what, you got that, do you? This is terrible way to speak to people, right? They've had an idea, an epiphany, or they got proof about this procrastination, or maybe this dreaming or whatever. They've realized they actually need to give things a go. They actually need to put in the work, long-term work. So even if this was, here we go, judgment, see, a higher decision, leveling up. This person's realized they need to level up. They need to put in the work and actually make commitments. And this is why they've fallen through in whatever, in themselves or with others or directions. Because, see, they've had to re-look at everything. I keep hearing naysayers, this person's around a lot of negativity. Yeah, they actually even want to start, let's say they feel fated and they're going to start something like entrepreneurial or independence or on their own. Or this is a person that says, I want to be on my own, I want to do my own thing. And then everyone's like, you can't do that. How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? How are you going to manage that? How are you going to balance that? This is a person who may be wanting to start a business and they're like, what do you got behind you? How are you going to do that? How are you going to juggle that? This is the energy, this person. And see, they've realized where they've been putting work in, these people have got their backs turned. This is someone going, these are not my people. These people do not clap for me. These people are not clapping. See, a higher judgment calling, that's a yes. They realize that. See, bittersweet. It is about home, family, foundation, where they've grown up, build, live, I don't know, it could be just a relationship. See, they're devastated. They want to move on. There's a missing cup for them, and they're a King of Pentacles wanting to put in this work and effort. It's a yes. They want to move forward. We have Empress here. We have the Devil card and the giving. So it could be someone's mother figure or a mother figure or someone like that they're tied to that is very negative, devilish energy, toxic energy. And they've realized that's where they were putting in the work. That's where they were giving to, right? Temperance, and they're closing that out. They're collaborating, reset, heading off on a new path. This King of Cups feels very confident now, wish fulfillment. And there really was, see, this 100%, this person's whole lesson in life, fear, block, stuck, trapped, can't work out, confusion, doesn't know the answer, right? Self-imposed imprisonment, lack, out in the cold. Their whole lesson in life, the karmic journey, this will help them heal, was to stand up for themselves against all these people, all these opinions, all these judgments. This person, this whole karmic, I suppose it's to come into self-love. And this is what this Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords was the judgment. Yeah, King and Queen of Swords, a judgment. See, they're around very judgy people. So this person's realized their whole procrastination or lack, now that can be lack of abundance, money, confidence, self-worth, whatever it is, it has come from being around very, very critical, harsh, logical, practical people. This is no emotion. This is, if you do this, you better pass. If you do this and you embarrass us, or, this is not people clapping for you. This is not people going, you know what? If you want to give that a go, we support you. This is not that. They will pretend they're doing that to manipulate you into a position that they need you. And then when you go and actually try and do something you want to do, which will be completely left field to their values, to their acceptance, to their approval, that's when you see the truth in someone. Someone's support or love or give. Because this has been full of ultimatums, what we deem as right, no emotion, fact, logic, practical steps. And this person's actually thinks that's normal. They're taking advice from these people because it is their programming. It's where they feel comfortable, normal, and safe within themselves. It's like normal, right? The opposite is not normal for them. But in this, they're realizing they're not like that. They're very sensitive. So that would be okay in a environment where you were okay with logic and practical and non-emotional and whatever. But this person's not. This is a classic empath in a non-empathic situation, childhood, family, whatever. There's a big difference. We're not saying that your family wasn't loving and caring and protective and giving. We're not saying that. Or your friends or group or whatever situation. Doesn't have to be family. But generally this is programming. They were being the most loving to you they possibly could, but they can't go to the depths to which you emotionally connect, tap in, or love. And that's what I meant. When an empath is born into or a spiritual person into a non-spiritual family, they're all practical, logical, academical, it's all head, it's all logic, thinking, right? Planning, strategizing. To someone who's a feeler, who thinks through their feelings, they're the ones that get completely manipulated in life because they're the outsider. They feel wrong. They feel wrong in the group. They feel wrong in the tribe. They feel they feel the one out of place, the one that's not got it together, the one, because you're putting a feeler, an empath, a connection person who's now got the programming of non-connection, non-emotional connection. And the connection they did get is the level that's set. But they're in a turmoil because they're looking for much deeper connection, a much deeper acceptance, a much deeper approval, because they've got all these emotions where they need to connect. So this person's got themselves stuck in relationships, situations, even under bosses at work. I bet this person has trouble at work with colleagues, employees, or bosses, or whatever their situation is compared to everybody else. I bet you they're the punching bag, get the blame, people accuse them of everything because they're the feeler. You're going to be the punching bag for other people, and they know you're going to be in your emotion and seeking approval and to fix and to make it perfect, and you trigger around judgment. And that's what I meant by it took me forever to get on, do film, be able to camera on you. And I still am incredibly uncomfortable with it. It takes a lot. because you have to do a lot of healing, and you have to do a lot of trauma work, and you have to do a lot of, like if you came from heart, like conditional or unconditional love, very big different upbringing, and very critical, very judgmental, particularly when you're not the norm to them. So just a side example would be, let's pretend they're like, why are you so emotional all the time? Like, why do you follow your heart? Like, why are you so emotional? Why are you chasing people? Why are you doing that? Why are you feeling for that person? Or we don't understand why you have all these feelings for this person or this situation. Like, were you even hurt about that? Oh, I didn't even realize you were hurt about that. These people don't even know the levels of depths of connection, insight, perception, intuition that you're picking up in the moment. And that's where the damage gets done, particularly through your upbringing. Look at high school, look at friends, look at groups, look at what you would have went through, the guilt, the awkward moments, I feel bad. Nobody else felt bad. You felt bad for whoever, Joe Blogs. Nobody else felt bad for Joe Blogs. Like, it's that energy, guys. And this person's, I'm hearing for some of you, only if it fits, we're not here to blame, all right? You're not here to blame or have a go at anybody. You're here to heal you. You're here to have the aha moment in you, the penny drops, theta brainwave. You see everything from a higher perspective and a new perspective, that you're already 60% healed. It's like, once you see the elephant in the room, you can't not see the elephant in the room. That is you, maybe not healed from the trauma or the pattern or the cycle, but you've certainly been awakened. You now see, I call it you've found the dirty sock in the room. You've found that thing in the room that in your brain that you're like, aha, that's the pattern, right? So that's where it comes from. Now, you need to take that, and now you're awakened to it. Every time it pops up, you got to jump in and go, stop. No, I'm not doing that pattern. Or if you've done the pattern or you've fallen for it, don't beat yourself up. Just go, did it again, cancel that, reset, I'm onto it. It'll take you several goes because it is hard to break very ingrained patterning. It's particularly around trauma and how you survive and how you're loved. Everything we do from childhood programming is connection of how we love, how we're accepted, approved of, and stay safe and survive. You are running on that programming. If you learnt to fly under the radar, if you were the people pleaser, that's what you will adapt to. If you were the rebeller, that's what you will adapt to. That to survive, to stay safe, to be accepted, to be survive, to be liked, to have a person connect. It's not, those people only gave love to you at the level that they were programmed. This is your job. This is your inner healing. This is your mission in life. It's only one person needs to awaken and heal to change a whole generation. And if they don't want to not change, let's say you're like, no, I'll never get change there. That's okay. You're awakening, you're healing, you're leading you into you shows them. Whether they ever change or not's irrelevant. The whole dynamics, the frequency, the rules, the boundaries all change. And they realize, whoa, you're a different person now. They, at some level, have to come to your level, or it's sort of a barrier gets put in there. So you don't have to expect others to understand you. That's still seeking approval. You only need to be fully in yourself and heal yourself. And then you create a ripple of change around you, how people treat you, behave, all of it, right? You don't need to work on them. You don't need to tell them. They're probably most likely not going to change. You change. You show them. Healing. The very first card that came out in the other deck as well. This is about healing. This readings, we needed to give you the answers. Oh my God. The Sun card, the answers, the clarity, the illumination to heal. Equal. Two of Cups. Higher path, higher purpose, equal give and take. I told you, this King of Pentacles, he does not come from equal give and take. You, who are you? Your fated transformation, endings and beginnings. So you were fated to come in and change this person's life, or will be, or did, or have, or it's on its way. See, this could be the heads up. This just could be you going, oh my God, this could be the heads up of what's coming in. This could have previously happened. You are this person's wake up. Oh, higher, you are. Transformation, endings and beginnings, fated, Hierophant, next level, serious spiritual. Oh, that's a yes. So you're the complete, oh, wow. Wow. And this is for you, whoever this is for, collective. You are, if this person's new, old, I don't know, resurfacing, because we did have a bit of this, who knows, whatever it is. It could be that work situation as well. Whatever, getting on your higher path, right? Justice, Tower, didn't see it, under the Sun card, healing. Basically, you are the complete opposite. So if this person came from conditional love, you're unconditional love to this person. If you accept this person, they think that's fake. They think you're a fraud. They are so used to judgment, criticism. You know, if they go forward in something, their biggest fear is it failing, because they know they've got these people standing there, you know, waiting for the failure thing to happen. Like, this is ridiculous. There's a seriousness here, and you're the complete opposite. You're light, you're bubbly, you're optimistic. So we've gone from pessimistic to optimistic. We've gone from light and optimism and uplifting to critical, judgment, structure, analytical. Yet you are, that's the transformation. You are the fated, wow, moon illusion. They thought they thought the Nine of Pentacles was the moon. They're rethinking this. They're reevaluating. They have a new perspective. They're looking at, like, hang on here. Do you know what I heard? I heard for, wow. I just heard a comment from Spirit. I heard someone say, yeah, look, they're putting an end to this King and Queen of Swords. They've been following, listening, or obeying, or there's no more growth here. So who they've been listening to, that's the epiphany. Who they've been listening to and taking advice from possibly could be an authority figure, or someone that runs like a church, a group. See imbalance? See this? A group, a spiritual, I don't know, it can be a father figure, it can be someone that holds some sort of authority. This King and Queen of Swords ended, like, see this? Oh my God. This person's realized, no word of a lie, they have realized who they've listened to and taken their advice from is the reason they're up in no man's land. Nothing comes into fruition for them because, how do I say that? These people, not only is their stuff outdated, judgy, critical, wrong, it's like, how do I say that? How do you say that as an example? It's like the only thing I can think of for you is like, let's pretend you're really empathic or spiritual, or let's say you want do community services or humanitarian or spiritual or run your own business, and your family's come from wages, not running your own business, works in a very 3D 9 to 5 practical, logical, accepted by society job deemed as a real job. That's who they were taking their advice from. So it would be like me being like, hypothetical, this is an example, trying to give a few examples so this person, the penny will drop for the healing. It's like if I was a super sensitive person to my environment, right? Let's say I need really quiet, I'm hermity, I'm very introverted, and you want to put me in a career, or you're telling me to be successful, I would have to be out there with a crowd of 1 million people, high up in some executive job dealing with people and noise and driving through traffic, and like, that's the only example I can give you. I can't. It's like they realized the advice they were getting was stopping their growth, because these people don't see life how they see life. These people don't feel life how these people feel life. These people don't love how this person wants to be loved. But that has actually been their authority figure. That's been who they've collaborated. That's family. That's groups. There's an imbalance here. This is a king and queen of swords. This person was either programmed, conditioned, lives, accepts, I don't know, born into, I don't know. But I'm telling you, they're extreme opposites. Okay, Spirit's giving me another example. You don't go into love because you love the person. You go in through practicality, what's logical, what's the right thing to do. It's not about whether you're happy or not. It's putting food on the table. Like when you're a passionate, need connection and passion and drive. And this is why this person's been stuck in life and never moved forward with anything. They really should have been around people or programming for them, this is hypothetical, that said, trust your intuition. Go for your passions and your desires. It does matter if you're happy or passionate, if you're going to do something for 30, 40 years. Like, it does matter. You do have to like your job. But do you know there's people out there that don't? They don't have to like their job. They can get up and go to a job every day and not have any connection, love, or passion. It's money, it puts bills on the pay, and they're quite happy in that. That's not their MO. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people don't need, that money's money. It doesn't matter what they do, they'll just do that. Other people need a passion, a desire, a connection. Other people, see, this has happened, but the problem is, it's not just a one-off. This has been programming. This person's or you have to actually start healing and deprogramming. And do you know what the word is that I want to give you to help you? Because I really want to help this person. I've got to go in a minute, but discernment. This person's learning discernment, or needs to. You've got to learn discernment here. It's okay. You can be around these people, but know who you are. And say, that's not for me. You know, I have it with family, friends, groups, associations. Like, we all have this. You just learn to discern. Like, I know there's certain people around me who I love and adore and accept 100% wholeheartedly, and I accept them for who they are. And we're so clear on who we are as people, like strengths and weaknesses. And you can still be around that. But I know, like, what's an example of that? I know with certain people, I know that person's just going to give me the logical, practical, non-emotional answer that I need to hear. I know this person's going to tap in and actually feel what I'm going through. You know, I know this person's going to actually come from a perspective like where I would come from. And I know this person's not, but it's not that I don't accept them. I actually take that on board and try and balance it out myself. Okay? That was just to try and help you with discernment. Like, really get down to, well, I'm going to listen to this person and I'm going to listen to what they do and how they think but then I'm going to take it away and I'm going to process it with who I am as a person. And I'm going to have my own values and my own morals and my own logic and my own integrity. And they might be right here and there, but you don't have to, this person owns it. Do you know what it is? When you're conditioned in a King and Queen of Swords conditioning, with everything we've talked about, I'm not going to go over it, you wouldn't be allowed to think for yourself. These people are not up for negotiation. This is my way or the highway. This is how we do it. We don't do emotions. We're not into that spiritual stuff, whatever it is. We don't believe in not having a good, secure job in under a company. Whatever it is, I don't know. I'm just grabbing at straws here. Examples. These people don't budge. So there's no room for negotiation. So this person or you has not been taught how to discern. It's one way. They've been taught how to think, how to act, how to be, and any way they wanted to be or express or do got shut down. So every time this person, here's for the person, every time you try and step into self-love work, self-approval, self-acceptance, alignment, or your path or your destiny, what do you think your subconscious program is going to do? Shut it down, because that's what you were taught. That's normal. That's how you got love. That's how you got accepted. That's how mum, dad, grandma, grampy, I don't know, whoever, the friends, the group, the society, the tribe, whoever, that's how you didn't upset them. That's how you pleased them, by shutting yourself down. So you get older, you grow up. Plus I'm hearing this person could have been saved all the time. Because these two rule the roost. There's no change in the schedule. You're not going to make me feel, so give it up. Don't come with me with this emotion stuff, because I don't do that. You know, this is that sort of person. Get over it. Move on. You're wrong. We don't do emotion. You know, whatever. It's an over-exaggeration, but you get what I mean. Get the energy of that when you're dealing with someone. You were taught to shut you down. and people please people. Every time you try to get in alignment, your subconscious programming says, shut that down. People will not be happy. You're in the wrong. There's something wrong with you. And that's gone in your subconscious, probably entirety of your schooling and life on earth, let's say. And that's why this person cannot get past being a Page of Wands. Yeah. And you know what? I'm just going to say one more thing and wrap this up. This person, this Page of Wands, gets this confidence, and man, have they had to have confidence. But they're not, it's like they're standing up for them in defeat because they're surrounded by many of them. Like they've attracted more. Like if that's your upbringing, that's going to be your friends, your groups, the work you've attracted, the clients you attract. They'll be critical, they'll be judgmental, they'll be harsh. They'll be, I don't know if I believe in you, I will see, I don't know what you did, really judgy and critical, because that's what you're used to. And that's where you feel like it's become your motivation to prove to these people, to make it work, to follow through. And I think you've realized, what am I doing? What am I doing? You'll come to a point in your life where you realize haters are gonna hate. People that want to control you want to control you. It's you. You have to step into yourself. It's very hard to do when your whole programming says, do not do that. Do not put yourself first. It's not about your happiness. It's about approval. It's about people pleasing. Remember, it's judgment. It's criticism. Yeah. But here's what I was going to say. Sorry, I jump all over the place. Sorry, it is a bit messy at the moment with the energies. We've got the Magician here. This Page of Cups, Page of Wands, still Page. After all I explained, you've still come out as a Page. No, I'm joking. Yeah, they're going to be cutting some connections. This King of Cups, he wants to go down a path and he wants to reset, and he's going to get into the King of Wands energy. He wants his 10 of Pentacles. He's got passions. He's focused. He's got to make some decisions about who he's giving to and move past this devilish, judgy energy that keeps blocking him. I can't make it up. He, she. Reverse roles. You might need to step into your masculine. This masculine could be fairly feminine. They've been put in there feminine for a reason. They spend their whole life trying to be masculine and dominant and control, to no avail, and moving forwards or building anything, because they're only doing that under this critical judgment, toxic, all to keep them in a lower vibration and restricted and bounded and disconnected from their true self. This person's had a lot of big lessons and awakenings. Oh God, I keep missing it. Why do I keep see? Diversion. This person's manifesting, although they're a Page of Cups and a Page of Wands, not real reliable. They are manifesting this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. They see you as the dream that they want to build with. They're in regret, hermit, and heartbreak because they released their star. They're reminiscing. They know with you or where they're going or going away from this. If it's a brand new person coming in, they've come out of this. Hangman, see, they saw it the wrong way. They're putting the past behind them. They're putting in the work to move on. They're getting victory. They're incoming. They are in the distance. All they want is this Empress. They are just trying to call in this Empress. So either whether it's new or old, past or present, this person, one thing I can feel for them, you are an extreme opposite. You are everything opposite, I'll say against, but that's not the right word, opposite to their upbringing, to their programming, to how they love, to how they connect, to, I told you we could feel these people. I actually feel for this person. And this is just a vision, whether it's happened now or will happen. This person, it's, you know when a kid walks into a toy shop? Remember being a kid? Oh, we lasted some little while with the camera. Now, remember when you're a little kid and you walked into a toy store and you're like, oh my God. And you just, and things are up high and you can't touch them and, you know, whatever. This person, they just have stars in their eyes about you, who you are, what you are, how you are. But you're like the untouched, that you're the complete opposite. They don't know how to approach, how to be, how to feel comfortable, but they feel so comfortable, so drawn. Look, yin to the, you are the yin to their yang. You are everything that they have ever wanted, right? Imagine this. Finding what the thing you, oh my God, person, place, situation I've ever wanted, right? You are everything I'm searching for. I connect, vibrate, magnetize, everything. Like there's just a pull. And their entire programming is telling them it's wrong. Stress sends their nervous system. If you've been around this person, I bet you they got really judgy, really critical, really... And can I say, the emotions that this person... I'm going to say this, there could be addictions here, obsessions and toxicities. And for this person to heal all of those, they have to see everyone and everything for what it is. If you're with like tough love people or conditional love, you need to stand up and say, I do conditional love, unconditional love. You can be respectful, you can be understanding, that they could give you advice and say, thank you for that advice. I'm hearing you, I will take that on board, but I actually am a very much deeper emotional person than you. So I'll have to take what you've said and work it with my programming, who I am as a person, because we all know what works for one does not work for another. It is not cookie cutter. Life is not cookie cutter. Abundance and success, every single person finds success in their true, authentic alignment, and it will not be the same recipe for the next person. Stop seeking advice from people who if you can't do discernment. If you don't know who you are, if you can't stand in you and go, I listen to everybody. I'm a big listener. And then I take that information, I'm like, could I do that? Like, does that feel right for me? Like, I'm going to feel guilty about it. They're not going to feel guilt. I'm going to lay with guilt for 20 years doing that. They're not going to even remember it happened. This person has been told how to think, act, be, feel, and they wonder why they're tied up in toxicity, addictions, obsessions, restrictions, lack, lower vibration, whatever it is. Let's just call it the devil card. And we had the Five of Pentacles. Because stop listening to everybody, listen to yourself. It's okay to be different. It's okay to have people unhappy with you. It's okay to have people not approve of you. You can't please everyone. You're not a crystal. Not everyone's going to love you. You're not a tree. Not everyone's going to love you, hug you, like tree hug, understand you, like connect. Whatever it is, it's like this person needs to, it's not choose themselves as in I'm choosing myself, I'm not doing this or this. It's not that. It's know thyself, Spirit said. Know thyself. I know for a fact, I can say this 100% just to help you. Exactly what I said before. I know for a fact I could line 5 people up I know, and I could give them a really crazy scenario. I know that person won't bat an eyelid. I know that person won't feel any guilt. I know that person will be like, "Rrr." I know that person will try and logic it out. That doesn't mean any of their programs are right over me or fit or mix with me and how I'm going to experience the experience. This person's so confused in who they are and their energy and their decisions. They keep making choices in life decisions based on their programming, which I'm sorry, their programming is completely out of alignment with who they are in their heart and soul. And that's something the people around them haven't understood and will not understand and probably will not accept. So you have to accept it at some point. And you have to work with that and through that and the trauma. And you're not there to tell them or help them or change them. You can't change anyone who doesn't want to be changed, particularly when it comes down to belief systems and programming. That has worked for them. That has achieved things for them, and they are very happy and content, and that's how they think everything works. And that's what I mean by closed off people. They haven't got the ability to say, wow, well, someone might be a little bit more empathic or sensitive, or they might be more heartfelt. They may connect in love on a much deeper level with themselves, with life. Maybe they are a born entrepreneur and we're not. They're not being diplomatic. They're not being compromising. They're not. And that's the penny that has to drop here for you or this person or situation. Now, as I said, you could be in that, been in that, coming into that, trying to have a breakthrough within yourself to get in this alignment. So that's what you need to start paying attention with. And only you've got to heal you. You don't have to heal anybody else. You're the game changer. It only will come from you. And you will have to be prepared to have a few upset people or a few backlashes, and you just calmly stay in your presence and be all accepting, because that's what you want from them, all acceptance. Now, they're not going to give it to you. So get over it and move on and give it to yourself. All right? I hope this helps. We are going to have some big breakthroughs. We are going to change and reset. Do the work. You can only do the work by those harsh, deep truths. And this is nothing against anybody. This is your work. This is only you have to wake up, nobody else. And trust me, they come back round. They go out, they come back round. Your family will love you again. Whether it's a week, a year, or 2 years, or that they're unhappy with you, or not talk to you, or whatever it is, they come round again. And if they don't, well, and you've advanced and you're happier, and what's the problem? But this person can't break cycles because they're trying to bring in and adapt or adapt others to this new open or more open way of being and thinking. And those people are not going to do it. And I think this person's realized it. They have misled them. They lead them to believe they'll be open, or they'll look at it later, or they'll think about it, or they might accept it later. Oh, we'll put that off. We're too busy at the moment. We're way too busy at the moment. Let's put that off. Let's just push that to the side. And this person's realizing, oh my God, we're never dealing with this. You're never going to be a little bit open or receptive, are you? And they're like, no. I'm not changing. So this person, this is what I mean by choosing you. You don't have to disrupt the apple cart. You don't have to, do anything drastic against, people or anything like this, or cut your losses or whatever. But you just need to accept it and then work around it. And just say, that's fine. I know you don't approve and you don't accept, but this is me. This is about me and my feelings, not yours. Okay? It shouldn't matter what you think. You should be supporting me. This is healthy. This is something I feel very good about, that makes me feel very good. I don't understand why you would want to block that. And that's called a truthful, loving, direct conversation. Or I don't know why you dislike XYZ, right? And they can fire all these things. And you say, yes, but they're your judgments. That's not the experience I have with that person, place, or situation. They're your judgments. And let's use common sense and logic. That is excluding violence, low vibrational, unhealthy, toxic, fighting, arguing, being with the wrong person who's completely toxic, who turns your life upside down and takes you in that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about someone trying to make healthy choices and love or adapt or change or start something that they're very passionate about, that's in their heart and soul. They're not trying to hang in there with a toxic ex. We're not talking about that. Your people around you've got every right to say, no way, and we're not changing our minds. That's different. That's people saying, no, this person's not good for you. This is diabolical. You're fighting, you're arguing, there's violence, there's this, there's that. You're a mess. It's crazy town. That's different. People are allowed to have their opinion and say, you got to get this person out of your life. They're completely diabolical and off the rails. That's different. We're not talking about that. Anyway, I've got to go. Hopefully that helped you. And yeah, this, when we say reset, man, this, you want the truth. You want the truth to come out inward, outward, because the truth will set you free. The truth will heal you, and to the depths and the levels to which you can accept truth, no matter how hard it is, or upsetting, or negative, or positive. The levels to which you can face truth is to the levels to which you can heal. Okay? Oh, it's gonna be big. Big year. Big year. All right. Big year of taking your power back. Okay. Take care.